do I have a choice of whether I want to be contacted by IPs or future offspring?
Yes and no. You establish the kind of relationship that you're looking for at the very beginning, and that's something we really take into consideration when we're intaking you. So we encourage you to think about that if you haven't already before you talk to us, so that we can really get a sense of like what you're looking for in terms of a relationship, and find you a couple or recommend somebody who's looking for something similar. So if you don't want to stay in touch, you know, that's okay, but why? And I would kind of wonder, where is that fear coming from? Because we do know that it's best practice to stay in touch to some degree and have an openness for the children who result from these donations. So yeah, I would want to kind of see what your thoughts are on that down the line for the children reaching out, because it's unfortunate if one day they want to know something medically about you, you know, that affects them down the line, and you aren't open to sharing that. Because, you know, I think we kind of got to put ourselves in these kids' shoes. If I was conceived through egg or sperm donor, I think it's natural to have questions, and I would simply want to know, you know, do I have history of cancer in my family? Am I French? Am I Italian? And I know some of that is put in an egg donor profile, but there is a huge gap between the period of time somebody donates and somebody, some of these kids are 20, or even when they're in kindergarten or grade 2, when they're divulging into their family trees and their ancestry. And that really helps form somebody's identity. So we really come from a place of an open door policy at Her Helping Habit. And it's not that you need to be best friends, but yeah, you definitely would need to stay in touch to some degree to share information, at minimum by email. You know, if you want to talk, video chat, meet in person, by all means, but you're going to have to agree to some kind of exchange in the future if it's requested of you, if that makes sense. I don't think it's really fair for us to say, you know, you can't do that, or you know, that you have to meet them, but I think that information needs to be shared. So we can share that for you at Her Helping Habit if we're still in existence, but we like you guys to have that connection, to have some kind of control, because I don't know if we're going to be in existence for sure in 20, 30, 40 years, maybe, when these questions are asked.